Show that is not in vain. And pretty much we want the police to
magic mushroom.
time to pop bottles. Oh no, let me get this intro right. Let me celebrate with you guys real quick. All right. Oops. I'm fucking it up. I ain't used to being fancy, but fuck it. Woo! Pop bottle, baby. I got that fancy. I got that fancy drink, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Little ASMR for y'all motherfuckers. You gotta be fancy with it, huh? A little fancy. You hold it like this. All right. Let me see. Woo! Shit, it's hot in here. This reminded me of the beginning podcast when I was in my hot ass room. Right. What the fuck is up, everyone? It is your boy, Kevin motherfucking G, back in the house. Welcome back. All right, this is a special time. You see, I got my risotto, my little champagne, right? This is going to be for the history books, okay? This is just part one of an ongoing series. Let me get a little lower. How do I feel like I gotta talk? Okay, that's a little better. Okay, I know I've been gone for a hot minute. Kevin, where were you? We missed you. I know y'all missed me, but now I'm back. I was gone for a minute, but now I'm home. All right, now let's celebrate, right? Let's celebrate. This is gonna be episode 68.5. You get me? Because I do not want this podcast to be episode 69 yet, because episode 69, that's going to be a special video. You get me? This is not one of those. Oh, 69 is nothing. Shut the fuck up. Did you hear him? What do you want to say? I got cats all over the place, so if you see things moving, if you see shadows in the background, that's what them motherfuckers are. Okay? Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is not going to be episode 69. Hey! Stop. Cállate, cabrón. That's how you gotta be the alpha in your house. If you are not the alpha in your house, you're a beta. You gotta, I'm just saying, you know, are you an alpha? Are you a beta? You gotta be a, oh, what up? Oh, you got a problem? Hey, you got a problem? Listen, I get distracted. You know, the number one ADHD podcast in the world. It's the One Remind podcast. Where the mind wanders. Okay? This is what I'm trying to say. Let me articulate what I'm trying to convey to the general public. I got Italian hands. Okay? Let me take a little sip and then let me keep going. This is non-alcoholic for any YouTube, what do they call them? Snitches out here trying to get on me. It's non-alcoholic. If y'all didn't catch it, I winked hella loud because it's really alcohol in it. But fuck you guys. What do you care? It's not monetized. I purposefully do not monetize these videos because I do not want any of the motherfuckers coming at me saying, "This isn't kid friendly. This isn't gonna help little Billy. He's so young and tender. His little brain isn't fully developed, so I don't think he should be drinking alcoholic beverages on it." Well, why don't you shut the fuck up, Margaret? You shut the fuck up, all right? If you are on this channel, you saw the intro. It is warning. It is for individuals 18 and up. Or if you just want to watch it when you're young. I don't give a fuck. This is for whoever wants it. I just put a warning on the front. That way you guys know what you're getting into, right? Simple as that. Anyways, 68.5 video is here. The reason it is not 69 is because 69 is going to be a beautiful masterpiece. That video is going to be up next week, okay? I couldn't do it justice because today it was just an up. Today's more mainly. I got these Italian hands. Why the fuck do I got these Italian hands? Is that a Weasley laugh? Oh, that's good. Listen, I just thought I'd have a little drink with you. Listen, I keep running in circles. All right. This is an update video because pretty much we have a whole lot of new information to feed you guys and a whole new, how do we say this? Adventure we're heading towards, right? We've been on this is episode 68.5, right? We've had a long run with the podcast. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Don't be scared a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Ain't no one going anywhere. We're all good. But I am going to revamp this motherfucking podcast. It is going to be better, badder, and blacker than before. You get me? If you thought we were dark before, get ready for the darker roast than you thought yesterday's Tuesday, right? Because the reason this is 68.5 is because we can't go full 69 yet. Episode 69 is going to be a little bit more insane. It's going to be more of what we are here to do. That is what... Just think of this as the closing podcast to all the other podcasts, right? You know how we have seasons? Excuse me, let me scratch my nuts. You know how we have season 1, season 2, season 2, regularly on TV schedules, right? So pretty much this was season 1. Think of it like that. This was season 1, the pilot in the beginning, with the old school. If you're a real Wondering Mind podcast fan, you remember the OG fucking microphones. And before that, you remember how much trouble we had. So that was like the pilot. Then everything else that followed was season 1. All right, coming to you next week. Episode 69 of the Wondering Mind podcast is a completely revamped, beautiful, more energetic, more actual construction, more plots, more structure, if you will. Because right now, like today, I don't really have anything planned. I know a lot of you like that, but I wanted like more. I know what I'm going to talk about today. I know this is what I'm going to say. Well, not this is what I'm going to say, but this is my topics, right? I have a box full of topics right here. But I want like more, like I want it written down. I'm going to have a planner. This is what I'm talking about. Boom, boom, boom. Because y'all know me. I have like pieces of paper for day. Let me show y'all. You see this? Oops. All of those are ideas. All of those are things that I have in my head to make, topics for the podcast. So pretty much what I am going to have to do now, listen, why do I got my hands like this? Put your hands down, bro. It's because I'm Italian. Boppity boopy, scusi, boppity boopy. But yeah. So next week is gonna, if you guys are wondering why I'm discolored, I got the worst fucking sunburn. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but brown, light brown. You can see it on my forehead. Look at my forehead. I'm peeling like a snake. And if you want to see something else that's gross, look at the back of my neck. Do you see that grossness? That's what happens when you stay out in the sun for 10 plus hours, man. Crazy story about that. I was shooting guns. I got my my license to carry a firearm. Bada bing, bada boom, ba ba ba. You get me? That's why I was out there. I'll go into that story here in a bit, but yeah. So starting next week, expect a different type. Not different type. Expect a better version of an already great podcast, right? I am still going to be the host, the producer, and the talent coordinator, right? Nothing is changing, but we are just being more planny about it. That's not even the right word, planny. I'm going to be more, ¿qué es la palabra que dicen ahí en los jóvenes? It's going to be more, just more, así na. Uh-oh, someone's coming. I know who that is. Our first guest star. And there she is, Marie Guadalupe, the Dirty Poops. Hello. You caught me right in the middle of the action. What do you get? A ver, tráelos para acá. Let's see what you got for me.
Not for you. It's for me.
Let's see them bad boys.
Some wine?
I got a little risotto. A little bit, because we out here celebrating.
Is this recording?
It's recording. ¿Qué trajo la niña?
Some bomb-ass pupusas.
Shit. She brought the pupusas, ladies and gentlemen. You know it is lit. It is on par. How many you bring me here? ¿Ya comiste tú?
No, yo todavía no comí.
Oh, Maria, you just spilled all the juice on the table.
I'm sorry.
Okay, could you move that and clean it up real quick? Because that is going to get all over here.
It's because it was being a mess.
Oh, I understand that. And that's not your fault. But just clean it up because it's going to get all over my electronics. Oh, she's a kid, all right. Look at her peanut brain. But yeah, so pretty much this is the last episode to season 1, okay?
I thought there was season 2.
Season 2 is coming over next week. I was just explaining this is episode 68.5 because it is not allowed to be called 69 yet. Next 69 is going to be a crazy, awesome motherfucking time, right? But for right now, we just chilling. I'm just giving them some insight as to where we're going. If you guys, okay, let me hold on. Let me wait till this maid hurry up over here.
Up.
Look at her. She comes in and starts spilling everything. Luckily, you brought me some good-ass pupusas. Shout out to the Salvadorians. I love me some salvis. That's the one thing they really know how to make. Some pupusas. Which, looks pretty hard. Like my penis.
You joke, boy.
That wasn't funny. These eyes. Hey, damn, my glasses are getting foggy. Okay, I'm gonna take my glasses off because I'm.
Baby, let's just eat. Cut that shit.
Hell no, I ain't eating. You go ahead, eat somewhere over there. I'm good. I just make Qdoba, so I'll eat that later. But yeah. Oh yeah, my glasses were getting foggy. Bada bing, bada boom. What was I saying? If you guys have not subscribed to my other channel, Delirious Escapade, then you guys wouldn't know why I got sunburned, why I decided to revamp the podcast. This is because if you listen, go check out that channel, right? It is weekly uploads, and you're like, you guys say that about this channel all the time. Listen, I promise you, that one is weekly. Weekly. content, right? I got like a month of videos right now, which is 4, 5. But they're more like vlogging type videos or one wheel type videos. They're more lifestyle type videos. This is more of just a podcast. You know, we come in, we talk a little ish, we drink a little drink, and then we have some fun. Over there is just more of the daily living of Kevin G. So please, if you have not, go and subscribe to that channel, because not only is it the best high quality content, it is more than enough to satisfy the eagerly awaited. Can I help you?
No. I'm gonna eat.
¿Dónde lo vas a comer?
I'll come back. Let me just do me right now. There's no need for words.
Yep. You could see her braids are too tight. These eyes. But anyways, enough of that hoopla. Let's listen. I got a box full of topics here. This is not gonna be like a long ass one. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. But I'll just keep going till I don't feel like doing it no more, or my video camera dies out, whichever one comes first, right? This is good stuff too, by the way. But okay, let's get on. First, what is it? Today is July, so August 1st is this upcoming Saturday. All right. Starting the 1st of August, I personally have dedicated my time, energy, and effort to go again into the gym to get Shred Nation, right? We are back to the grind. We are going to go hard in the gym because this is my plan, right? And this is why I'm telling you guys, go subscribe to the Delirious Escapade channel. Link in the description. This is where I will be updating and posting daily content. Well, not daily. What the fuck am I saying?
Hey,
What?
can I have this drink?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
But that's where I will be having daily. What the fuck I keep saying daily? Look, it's because I'm used to the Wondering Mind podcast when I was daily. Yes, there was a point in time where I was daily podcasting. If you go, I think it was episodes, but I don't know, go back. But it was daily. It was beautiful. It was a hard work, and then I got what you call it, I basically burnt myself out is what happened, and then I had to take a little break, and then I came back, right? So it is not daily, but maybe. I don't need to explain, you right. Weekly content. So if I'm going to be posting, what do they call it? Progress pictures. I'm not gonna be like all about.
Can I eat in front of the camera?
No, what do you say? No comes enfrente de los pobres. Anyways, that one it's not gonna be like, it's not strictly me working out. Yeah, look at how short. It's gonna be like an update, right? It's gonna be from August 1st. To September 1st. All right, because I want to see the difference. Because I've been reading this book, right? I think it's called Breath. So I finished the book already, and what that book was telling you was you could just breathe your way to a better lifestyle. You could. Right? Yeah, that's why I'm not hungry. And then I was saying, this is going to be like, I took my blood work. I took some pictures of how fat I am right now.
Oh, you did?
And
You're not fat, baby.
compared compared to how I was, yeah. So I'm just trying to get to the Shred Nation, right? Look at these.
Babe, just get thicker.
There's nothing there. Oh, I'm gonna get thicker, right? The gut ain't going nowhere, but they're gonna be accompanied by 2 giant jars. Hey, Gato, take them out there.
Gordo, please get off.
Take them off. This motherfucker's gonna drop the camera. I know he's gonna try scratching that. He's been doing that.
He needs to scratch.
Yeah, well, he can scratch my ass later. But that's my cat. But here's the thing. So that is going to be, it's fun content. Real talk, it's fun content. I like making those videos. It's fun for me. It's fun for your kids, and your wife probably is going to masturbate to me. That's all I got to say. If you want to check out the channel, Delirious Escapade, that's all I'm going to plug about it, because literally,
You ain't gotta explain to them.
I ain't explaining nothing. I'm simply telling them that's where the fun is, right? If you having fun, look, are you drinking with me? If you're not, you're missing out, G.
With you, boo.
Are you drinking fucking juice with me? ¿Cuántas pupusas agarraste?
12.
Órale.
For you, 6 for me.
Ya tú sabes. I'm gonna have to have a couple here in a
How
smidgen.
many you thought I was gonna get?
Well, I don't know. I thought you were gonna give me 4. You know, some lame shit.
Really?
I'm gonna be like,
I really take offense to you saying shit to me because I'm left-handed.
what did I share with you? What meme was it? I forget.
It said,
These left-handed people really need to grow up, or
no,
something.
or what was it? Right here, look. It says, seriously, who the fuck is even left-handed? Grow the F up. I took that really harsh.
Yeah? Did he grow up?
No.
Well, this goes out to all my left-handed people. Grow the fuck up already. All right? Be a big boy and start writing with
Shut
your
up.
right hand.
I'm gonna fight you.
The only time I use my left hand is when I masturbate. All right? That's the only time.
That's true.
And if it's, that's a little weird thing. You know, I cannot jack off with my right hand because that one just feels weird. And all. Hey! Kick him in the face.
No.
Knock out his tooth. But yeah, so it has to be lefty when I'm stroking it. Just a tip. Así nomás, mira.
That's gross.
Why?
Too much.
Well, because obviously, if it's with the right hand, I don't know. Maybe it's, you know what's weird is I write with my right hand, I draw with my right hand, I wipe my ass with my right hand. But when it comes to stroking tip, that's when I switch to my lefty. Hold on, let me pour a little bit more right here. A little bit of that risotto.
Mm. Oh my gosh.
Damn, that bubbly is good, man. Cheers, motherfuckers.
I want some fizzy bubbly tomorrow.
A little fizzy bubbly. I got a couple more bottles if you want.
You got some?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
We'll keep this party rolling after I'm done with the podcast, but all right, that's enough shamelessly plugging my other my other channel. It is beautiful. Okay, one more plug right here because I have again decided to delete all social media except for one,
Hey, fuck out of here.
because I do not need all those social medias. As you guys know, I already do not like social media. I'm just deciding as to which social media I will keep. It's either a toss up between Instagram or Twitter, to be honest.
Keep Instagram. You don't even use Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. I don't use Twitter. Plus, I'm hearing a lot of bad things about Twitter. Plus, that seems to be where all the simps are and all them. I don't know. I don't even use Twitter, to be honest. So more than likely, I'm only gonna have one social media. It's gonna be on my Instagram. It's gonna be the Wondering Mind podcast. It'll be linked in the description. That is my one and only social media. So if you see any others, that's not me. The reason I'm going ahead and getting off social media is because I'm getting angry again. If you guys know me, I am an angry person when it comes to social media. I'm a huge troll and I like fucking with everyone, but it does deviate myself from what I'm supposed to be doing, like the podcast, like editing videos, like creating content, I like hitting the gym, because I don't get like stuck in it. It's not like I'm all day in it, but I do put more energy than I should be putting into it, right? Whether that's coming up with a status, whether that's
You always be posting statuses and shit.
whether that's posting a nude, whether that's on my OnlyFans. If you want to see my asshole, go to KevinG.live OnlyFans. But yeah, so I'm gonna be off social media. It's not really a big deal for me, to be honest. I was off of it for like a year and some change, so it's not really off social media. I'm just getting off every other platform but Instagram, because I just need to focus on this and the future and not really what the fuck these dumbasses are thinking. I don't need how sad they. Okay, let me give you guys an example. Okay, it is constantly these females who are always saying, talking shit about guys. It's always these guys talking shit about girls. It's always some lame shit that I don't really give a fuck, right? And then I'm always commenting, and then I'm getting into like Facebook fights. I'm getting into all this dumb bullshit I don't really need to be getting into. It's fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's fun. I love it. But I'm gonna give it up, you know. Maybe just post some cute little cute toe pictures, you know. Maybe if you want some toe pictures, go ahead, comment, leave some toe pics. On my Instagram, I'll leave some cute. I got some yellow toenails, but hey, if that's what you guys want, who am I to argue, right?
That's fucking gross.
I got some hair on my toes and maybe some fungi. If you think Joey Diaz's toes are nice, just wait till you see mine. I can't lift my foot that high, but she pegged my asshole, but. Okay, that's enough plug-in, right? Okay, let's get on to a topic here, right?
Are you barely started or are you finishing it?
Shit, I barely started. Hold up. Do you hear that? We live by the ghetto. You hear that? It ain't nothing but fucking amber lamp. Let me go through real quick. Let me take a sip. Let me enjoy this. Yep. That's what happens when you live to the hood, next to the hood. What you staring at? You ate something sour? Why you giving me that face?
You.
Ugly ass rat.
You ugly ass
All right. These are ideas from a lot of ideas. I don't know. These are like months and months. So I have months and months worth of ideas. So I'm gonna just pick one. We'll see what's up. No, that's just a book. It's like a combination of books, ideas. Nope, not that one. Yeah. Come on, man. Let's get something good here. It's because a lot of these are jokes as well, right?
Why don't you say a joke?
Oh, because they're not ready. It's just an idea.
Then it's not a joke.
But you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. We have the number one critic. Oh, well, this is a good topic right here. This is what was written on this piece of paper. Remember, these are months old. I ain't 100% sure what I was thinking, but I know I wrote it. So this is what it says. You know how weird it is to just meet a man and 10 minutes into the conversation, he's grabbing your balls? All right, what do you mean by that, Kevin? What does that sentence even mean? Well, I'll tell you here what I mean, bud. Doctor visits, right? When's the last time you went to a doctor? Probably been a hot minute. Probably been even longer since this pandemic's been going on, right? But anyways, I know this is an old idea. I mean, this is an old podcast idea, because this was back in the day when I would actually go to the doc. So pretty much this is what happened, right? I went in. I was bored here one day. I was just bored, chilling at home. And I thought to myself, damn, it's been a hot minute since I got a checkup from the doc, right?
It's been a hot minute since I haven't finger up my ass.
That was literally a couple hours ago. But anyways, I was chilling here and I was like, I haven't been to the doctor. I haven't been to the doctor in like 2 years at that time. So I guess I was like, let's just hit up the doctor. It was like maybe 4 PM, and I just randomly had that idea. Let's hit up the doctor. So I just go to the doctor. It was one of those just
Ooh, look at this thick one, boo.
Man, that bitch is fat.
Hell yeah.
Pura masa.
No. Es carne.
Oh yeah.
Chécalo, man.
I felt it good.
That's because I twisted the lady's titties.
Did he kiss her?
Yeah, and the lips.
Noise. But okay, I went to the doctor. It was one of those you could just go in. It's not one of those hospital ones where you have to go in, sign a form. It was mainly just, I'm here to see a doctor about this. Okay, bada bing, bada boom.
It's just a fast checkup, you know?
I don't know what those are called, but it's just a clinic. You don't have to make an appointment or nothing. It's walk-ins welcome, right? So I just walk in. I go to, the nurse gives me a clipboard, says sign this, tells me, hey, have you been here before? What seems to be the problem? What you want done? Can I suck your dick? You know, the basic questions. Anyways, I go ahead and fill that bad boy out. And I just say that I'm here for a checkup. And I have to sit down and I have to wait for like at least 10, 15 minutes, right? And as I'm sitting there, I start wondering, like, what the fuck did I come here for? Why did I do this? He gave me something, I just have an idea, and I just go with it.
You're fucking crazy.
But I don't understand why I did it. I just do it, right? So this was one of those times that I was sitting in the waiting room thinking, why the fuck am I here? But by then it was too late, so I had to go ahead and complete the checkup, right? So that's exactly what I did. I heard the nurse, Kevin? That's me. The doctor will see you now. So then I'm like, all right. I go through them swinging doors. She takes me into the room. She's like, all right, have a seat right here. And the nurse does the basic, whatever the nurse does. She puts a stick in my mouth. She looks in my eyes, puts something in my ears, flicks my nipple, and whatever the nurse does. I don't know. But anyways, after enough foreplay, that's when the doctor came in. She was like, are you Kevin? I'm like, that's what the clipboard says, right? And then that's when it started. He said, how you doing? I said, I'm doing real well. How you doing, sir? They're like, I'm doing okay. What can I do for you? I said, well, sir, I was just wanting a quick physical, like a checkup. Just show me how I'm doing. Am I okay? Am I dying? Am I okay? Am I alive? That's pretty much what I told him. He said, hey, ain't no problem. G, I got you. Go ahead. Take off your shirt, right? That's exactly how the visit started. Not only was he undressing me with his eyes, he was starting to address me physically. So what do? I take off my shirt. Well, you do what the man in the lab coat tells you to do, right? I'm just a mouse in his cage. Who am I to say no to such requests? Anyways, he checks my spine. He goes and gets is it a stethoscope where he checks my heartbeat. Everything comes out normal. And that's when I get those words coming out of his mouth. Right? He looks me square in the eye. And he's like, all right, go ahead, drop your pants. I was a little confused. I didn't know that he was a homosexual, right? I didn't know that I signed up for a full physical. You get me? I didn't know this dude was about to lay hands on my twin towers, right? I haven't had a physical since I was in high school, and that's been a hot minute. So when he told me to drop my trousers, I was a little taken aback. I was a little shook to say the least. I was a little nervous, and I was like, man, you should have told me. I could have fluffed this bad boy up. You get me? This shit number foreskin right now. It's cold, man. And then I go ahead, drop the pants. What are you gonna do? I drop my pants first, right? I don't want to scare the fellow, Just I let him know. All right, this is the yellow light, right? This is the yellow light. Right before you see that red, which happens to be my red hard rocket cock, you get a little yellow light. My shorts are around my ankle. It's a little homo, I know, but it's your warning, bro. Do you really want to keep going lower? Like, do you want me to keep undressing? He said, go ahead, drop them boxers, boy. I said, shit. You a freak, ain't you, Doc? Usually when these types of porn videos start, it's usually a hot lady, not a mustached man. But who am I to say no to a man in a lab coat? So I put my thumbs around my waistband of my boxers, and I sexually start to undress. And as I'm pulling him down, you see my pubic area. Unfortunately, since I did not know Mr. Dr. Horny over here would be checking my nutsack, there was no landscaping, right? There was a complete hairy mess down there. You had like a fucking grasshopper running through the haze, right? There was so much hair, like this motherfucker caught a hairball. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best looking bush, right? It was not the best looking bush, but that's what he wanted. He got what he wanted. So I go ahead, lower him even lower. Now we're at my shaft, right? We're at the shaft of my penis, and he's still, like, I see him lick his lips as I'm dropping them, right? As I'm dropping my underwear, he's like this. Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm starting to drink because I'm about to get depressed, you know? He molested me. Right? And then I go a little bit lower. I'm mid-shaft at this point. I'm mid-shaft, undressing myself. And this man in the lab coat does not take his eyes off my beautiful shaft. He's just like he's in awe. Because, you know, I got a beautiful penis. I ain't gonna lie. It's a beautiful, beautiful penis. It's the truth, you know? Like, who am I to lie? When you got a beautiful penis, you're gonna share it, right? I think that's what really, really drew his attention. It was my cock. And then I started, like, I was right there. Like, I was right before the head got uncovered, right? It was, like, right above the head. And then I had a second thought, you know? I was like, is this man really allowed to see my penis? My flaccid penis? I don't even know this man. Just 10 minutes ago, we were having a conversation about how I was doing. And now, here I am, completely naked in this man's room. But it was too late, right? What are you going to do? If you almost already have your penis out of your underwear, which you might as well finish the job. What kind of bullshit is that, right? Hold up. She gave me gassy. Got me the burps. Right? So I go ahead and drop the boxers. Ooh, Lordy. And then when I drop the boxers, that's when this man says, my oh my, I like what I'm seeing. Okay, that's not what he said, but in my head, I wish he would have, because it probably would have made things a little less awkward. All he did was stare at me. He whipped on his gloves, right? You know how doctors do, just put on his gloves, rolled his little chair over to my scrotum, right? He went ahead, told me to turn my head, put 2 fingers, right? 2 fingers on my left testicle. He told me, turn away and cough. Right, this is before Corona, right? So I could cough freely. I could cough all I wanted. I could cough into his face. He'd be like, ha, ha, ha. There's no pandemic going on. But, you know, that was pre-pandemic, so he told me, hey, gordo, bájate. Hold up. This fucking fat ass. Bájate de ahí. Árgate, cabrón. This fucking cat. Right. So he told me, go ahead, turn your head and cough. So that's exactly what I did. While his fingers were on my left nut, I went, he said, oh, that's real good. That's real good, boy. I said, oh, you're scaring me, senora. And then he went ahead and put his 2 fingers on my other nut. And then I was like, please, sir, please. And he said, turn your head and cough. He said, like a mafia man. Hey, why don't you go ahead and turn your head and cough, man? You know, something like, from Boston, man. From Boston, from New York, right? So then that's exactly what I do. Turn my head and cough. He said, ooh, Oof. That's good, boy. I ain't gonna lie. That's some good nuts you got there. That's what he said. Word for word. You got some good nuts there, boy. Right? He went ahead and licked one of them. I'm just kidding. Or am I? But he said I have everything checked out normal, right? He said everything was good. But he said, you sure got a lot of bubble gum. I said, that ain't no bubble gum. That's my foreskin. But and then that was pretty much the end of at the end of the doctor's appointment, which was weird. It was just all kinds of weird because I was expecting. This is what I wanted. This is what my head was what I was going for. I was going to get blood work done, right? I wanted to make sure my blood work was good. I wanted to make sure my heart was healthy. And I wanted to make sure pretty much my body was A-okay. I did not go in there to get molested, to check my spine. Everything that he did to me pretty much was the opposite of what I wanted to be there for. But after he was done with the physical, he said, well, is this for a job or is this for, are you in a sports program? And I was like, no, I was at home and I just wondered if I was healthy. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, why? Do you have, are you concerned of any health risks? And I was like, no, I was just wondering how my heart was doing. And I was wondering how my blood work looks. And that's when he's like, oh, so like he wasn't even gonna do this. He went ahead and like pricked my finger and got some blood work done, right? He made sure all my red blood cells, white blood cells, everything was all good. That's what I originally wanted. I ended up getting a complete physical, right? He didn't put a finger on my ass, unfortunately, but that's all that was left to do, pretty much. But yeah, that was just the story of how I got touched by a doctor. In the eyes of an angel. That's Sarah McLachlan, if I remember correctly. But let me see right here. You know what? That's enough of this podcast for right now, right? This is pretty much an update. That was just a quick story, right? Y'all just got a quick story. That's what's important, right? But this was an update. This was pretty much an update for 69, episode 69 next week. That's where the real... I did record an actual episode 69, believe it or not. But what happened was I got too fucked up and everything went wrong, right? I forgot what happened. Either the camera was recording, but the audio wasn't. And I don't know. It was just a whole messed up mess. And then also I recorded half of it. And then I tried to edit it. And then I deleted it. So it was just a whole complicated situation, right? I was a little too intoxicated while I was doing the podcast. So that's why I was on that, I think it was vodka, right? So I went ahead, no, it was tequila. I had tequila. So that's why you see me with this one. It's a little less alcohol, but it still packs a punch. But yeah, so that was I think I still have the video. I do have the video. I might post it later. Maybe that'll be the special surprise content for later on. But that was the original episode 69, the lost 69. But I'm gonna have to re-record that one because it was a fun episode, but unfortunately I deleted the first half. I redid it, and then the audio wasn't recording, so it was only the audio from the camera, which is not too good, to be honest. But yeah, that was the original one. I got fucked up. It was just a whole to do, right? So that's why this episode is 68.5, because unfortunately that was part of the lost files. I'll upload it maybe at a later date when maybe later when everyone is really wanting it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to hold it in the vault, right? It's going to be held in the vault for a later inspection. But next week, do be prepared for episode 69. It's going to be something special. It's going to be something crazy. And it's going to be something everyone is looking forward to. This is pretty much a hype video, right? This is the last episode of season 1. But the beginning episode to season 2, right? So this is an in-between video. This is just a quick celebration, right? Celebration. We having a celebration. Love to get high. Let me just get a little bit more. I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it of the risotto, man. But yeah, it's been real. I mean, I don't even know how long it's been. Probably been like 30 minutes or something like that. Go ahead. I'm gonna do one more. You know what? I'm gonna do one more. I'm feeling good. All right, I'm gonna do one more right here. Let's see what we got. I'll just go ahead and update you guys on how I got burnt, right? If you guys, I just showed you guys my sunburnt, my nastiness, my burnt neck. Okay, pretty much this is what happened, right? I was chilling at home last month. Thinking to myself, man, shit is getting crazy, right? You got the pandemic going on. You got the protests going on. You got the riots going on. You got the police brutality going on. You got so much craziness around. And I was like, man, I don't feel adequately protected. So I went ahead and found me an instructor so I could carry a firearm. Where I am from, it is 100%. God damn, did you hear that motherfucker so loud? Alright, here in the Midwest, it is not only, allowed. It is actually exemplified. They want you to get one, right? So I found an instructor, and this was a month ago, right? He was backed up for a month. So this is June. I signed up in June to take his class for July. Last Saturday, whatever that was. July 25th, I believe. And I went there, and I was going to get my CCW. For those of you that do not know what a CCW it is a concealed carry weapon, right? So I could carry a firearm concealed, and that took forever, right? And okay, let me just start off with the day. I had to wake up early, right? I woke up at 5:40 at least. Early, I had to be there by 7:30. Is what the teacher said. He's like, hey, you'll be here by 7:30 or don't fucking be here at all. And I said, all right, fair enough, brother. Fair enough. So I showed up exactly 7:30 on the dot. You get me? 7 motherfucking 30 on the dot. And when I arrived there, I didn't even know where it was, right? It was downtown. That's all I knew. It was in this type of, I don't even know, a security building. It looked like a church, to be honest. The place looked like a church. I'm like, am I going to mass or am I going to shoot some motherfucking guns, right? But I see like a good amount of cars there, and it was at 7:30. So I'm like, I doubt everyone here is going to start going to church at 7:30. You feel me? And it looked like a bunch of rednecks all over the place. So I knew I was at the right place. When I show up, everybody in the parking lot has trucks, right? They got trucks. They got beards. They got hats. They got Trump hats, right? They got Trump hats. They got, picture the basic Trump supporter, right? That is a majority of the participants in this CCW class. And then there is me, the only motherfucking bean in the cornfield, right? I'm the only Mexican there. No other. None around. All around me is a sea of whiteness. And I knew that was going to be the case going into it. You get me? Because there aren't very many Mexicans that carry a firearm with them because, you scare the white folk and whatnot. And it's just a whole to-do. But, I'm breaking that stereotype. I don't like that stigma. So that's another reason why I went ahead and needed to get my CCW. But at 7:30, I was about to enter the building, but I wasn't haunted, right? So I waited to see if these motherfuckers were going to go in first. I see a dude open the door, like of the front door of the building. And I'm like, all right, that must be the instructor, right? So then I see the other people get out of the car, and then I'm like, I'm gonna follow suit. So that's exactly what I did. There was a group of like 7, 8 of us to begin with the what's it called? The class. These are the 7 people that were actually attentive, the only people that really cared about the program, right? Because if he said be there at 7:30, motherfucker, you better be there at 7:30. That's what he wanted. Because he said we're starting at 7:45 on the dot. So we all get there. We go into the classroom, and bada bing, bada boom. Let's just fast forward to 7:45. 2 bitches are not there yet. We wait for them. And then we wait like another 10 minutes. They finally show up. I call them a dumb bitch. Shit goes on, right? And the first thing we start learning, right, is non-lethal weapons first, right? He wants to teach us about the non-lethal stuff before we go into the deadly force. So he starts teaching us about pepper spray, right? Everyone knows what pepper spray is. He starts teaching us about like a baton, like a big metal stick you could whack the shit out of people with. I learned about tactical pens. I didn't even know what the fuck a tactical pen was. But apparently there's tactical pens so you can like stab motherfuckers. It's like a high grade steel pen. Crazy, huh? And then there was a tactical flashlight. And then there was this other thing called pepper gel. And pretty much I didn't know this, but when you throw the pepper spray, if there's a wind, it could go the other way and it'll blind you. So not only are you getting raped, now you're getting blinded and raped. So that's a double whammy. So that's when he said, and if you have the pepper gel, you could get it on them and it doesn't fly backwards. Even if you get a little bit on their skin, they'll want to rub it away, right? So once they're rubbing it away, it starts spreading. So that little gel that was on their arm suddenly becomes a huge smear on their arm. So that starts burning. All the while, you keep smearing more pepper gel on them. And pretty soon, their whole skin is irritated. And if you're lucky, they'll rub their eyes. And that gives you a chance to get away, right? So we were learning all these non-lethal ways it was mainly a defensive course, right? We're not doing no attacking. It's all defensive stuff. So after we learned all of that, we had to take a test at the end, and that's where I was a little scared. That's when I was a little terrified because I was like, I'm not good with tests, man. I always have to cheat off the homies when it comes to taking tests, right? But anyways, he made it easy as fuck, right? He was just like, we're going to go over all the answers before you take the test. So we as a class went over all the answers and we chose the correct answer as a group. And then after we were done going through the test as a group, that's when we individually had to take the test. Oh shit. Hey Maria, what time is it? 7:14. Oh shit, hold up. Hold up. All right, I'm actually gonna have to end this podcast right now because I gotta take care of some business real quick. But I'll leave you guys on a cliffhanger. We'll be back next week with episode 69. But I must go right now. Whew. All right, I'm sweating. But I'll leave you guys on a cliffhanger. I'll finish this story next podcast. Jump. All right. Thanks for watching this podcast. All right, we'll be back next week with episode 69. It's gonna be craziness, but later. Peace.